Good morning. It is April. Hang on, let me get the date for you. April 10th, Palm Sunday. And I am just leaving the Alki HotSprings. This place was amazing. Amazing find. I stayed 2 nights, got a bunch of work done. And now we're gonna head down the road. I need to go about an hour first to get gas, and then hopefully to pick up, hopefully this gas station will have like eggs and stuff, because I don't have much in the word of food. I had buttered spaghetti last night with Parmesan cheese. And I haven't eaten anything this morning, but I'm not really that hungry. There's somebody left their boot. I was hanging out with a couple of people that were here, other van lifers. I'm gonna leave a link to her channel. Didn't get a chance to vlog much with them because all my batteries and stuff were charging. And yesterday it was so windy, like I couldn't even put up my drone or anything. It was, but just take my word for it, guys, this place was absolutely amazing. And now we're back on the road. See how easy that was? We're back on hard pavement. Goodbye HotSprings, and hello Tule Springs Fossil Bed National Monument, which is just north of Vegas. That's what we're gonna head to today. See, oh, there's my wild horses. Bye, guys. Nice hanging out with you. Oh, those were the donkeys, or the burros, whatever you call them. That was so cool. Literally about 3 times during the day, the wild horses would come, and then the donkeys would come and drink off of that one pond that was like right in front of my campsite. Just amazing. Wanted to tell you guys what happened last night. It was so windy out, like I said earlier. I couldn't even put my drone up. It was even too windy to like be outside. There was a couple of people that were there from the day before. Very, very nice people. We were hanging out for a little bit yesterday morning, and then the wind just came up and was just blowing dust everywhere. So I went back to my van, they went inside theirs, and I was doing some work and stuff. So the rest of the day was pretty much hunkering down inside of the van because the wind was so bad. I took a nap at like 5 o'clock and slept until about 8. Was watching a little YouTube, did some more work on a couple of more tax returns, and then I decided to go to sleep early. So I was in bed like at about 10:30, 11 o'clock, ready for bed. All of a sudden, I get a banging on my side door, and I looked at the clock, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, what the heck? I freaked out. I jumped up, and I was like, holy cow. Duder started barking. Burr, 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 burr. So I'm digging around trying to find my glasses, get off the bed. I open up my slider door, and there's this girl, and she looked like she was maybe 20, if that, like younger than 20 would be the max that she was. And she was wet, so you know she was in the hot springs, and she's like, oh, I was just checking to see if our music was too loud. I honestly didn't even hear the music, because the only thing I could hear was the wind blowing, and I'm thinking to myself, how are these people out in the hot spring when there's like this windstorm? I don't know. I said, no, actually, I said I was sleeping. I'm not hearing anything, so however loud you have your music is fine with me. She goes, okay, I was just checking. That was weird. Like, I've always been afraid, you know, that's the one thing with traveling and, you know, traveling alone. is that you're always afraid of that knock on the door, whether if you think you're staying in a place that you're not supposed to be staying in, that, you know, you're going to have a policeman knocking on your door. Anything could be knocking on your door. And it's this girl that just says, I'm checking on my... So I don't know if she was really checking to see if her music was loud, or maybe she was doing a dare. You know, maybe they said, oh, I dare you to see who's in that van. I don't know. So in the morning, I was asking Wanda if anybody had knocked on their van doors last night, and they're like, no. Because they were closer to the hot spring than I was. I was the farthest one away from the hot spring. And I was like, why did they knock on my door? I don't know. I just think that's weird. If they were checking to see how loud they were, why would they choose my... Because you couldn't... My lights weren't on. I was to bed for the night. I don't know. Anyways, that's that story. Oh my God, look at this. There's a random airplane. Oh, I hope you can see that. That's cool AF. That's one large bird. There's tutors. They didn't have anything we needed. So we're gonna get back on the road and try to find like a Dollar General or something, okay? All right? Does this sound good? Yeah? You thirsty? Thirsty? Area 51. Ooh. Okay, we can't go there. So we will turn around. Well, that was exciting. And they're taking pictures of us left and right. Jitters, just a minute. No parking at any time. So that was the detour. I took you guys to Area 51. You can't get, that's as close as you can get. And they're probably gonna come knocking on my house because they took pictures of me. Oh dear. Okay, we're almost here. I have been having the past 45 minutes has been horrendous with duders. I don't know what his problem is. He keeps on trying to climb out of his box, keeps on trying to jump on my lap. I pulled over on the side of 95S and thought he had to go to the bathroom, and he wouldn't go. So I have no idea what his issue is. But I think we're here. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background as to what this Tule Springs fossil beds is all about. It really interests me, but unfortunately where I had parked wasn't in the right location to be able to see the specific fossil beds and the caves and stuff that I had spotted on the internet. In 1933, this was like a quarry, and some workers unearthed a pile of bones that ended up being determined to come from a mammoth. And that site where those mammoth bones were found, they named it Tule, the baby mammoth. This particular discovery, it led to what they call the Tule Springs expedition. It was led by a paleontologist of the American Museum of Natural History, and they continued to research this area for decades, looking for evidence of extinct Ice Age animals. In 1962, scientists from the Nevada State Museum conducted what they call the Big Dig. They created these huge trenches, like miles long. And during this excavation, they discovered a ton of fossils of large animals, such as there was mammoths, camels, bison, ground sloths, just a ton of Ice Age animals. In 1979, this location, Tule Springs, was listed on the National Register of Historic Places for its importance in understanding paleo environments and for its association with important advances in archaeological methods and analysis, including that radiocarbon dating. By 2004, almost 10,000 fossils were removed from the southern portion of the area, and is currently being curated in the San Bernardino County Museum in California. For years, the museum continued to collect, curate, and map fossils as part of a Bureau land management agreement. If you're looking down here, and if you look carefully, you can see a lot of interesting stones and stuff that fossils are in. This was part of a huge dig back in the 60s, and they excavated bones of mammoths and just all kinds of stuff, all kinds of fossils. I wanted to be little known fact, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an archaeologist. And I don't know if I just don't want to go too far off the beaten path. I can still see my car. Duder seems to be walking okay. He did go number 2. So I'm wondering if that was part of his problem. But like if you look at these rocks, you can see, I don't know, they got lines in them. I don't know if it's, let's go check it out. Let's just go check out over here. And if this doesn't seem like much, we'll head back to the car, because I didn't think that it was this long of a walk. I would have come better prepared, but at least I know I can carry Duders if I have to. He seems fine right now. Maybe he just needed to get out and he'll be passed out by the time we get back to figure out wherever we're gonna sleep tonight. But you couldn't drive in here. You literally had to like park in this little parking area, and then they have like this. This is a fairly new national monument. So they just have this temporary trail right now as they're figuring out what they're gonna do with this place. But I'm not seeing, oh, and this is number 5. See, as you go along the trail, you can snap the QR codes and it tells you stuff. So at least I know I can start heading back down that trail. Come on, buddy. Let's just take a look and see what's down here. See, I was thinking something was going to be like up, but I should have thought of the name. It's called Fossil Beds. So I guess everything's going to be in the ground. Come on, buddy. He's starting to drag now. So cue Joanne having to carry Duders all the way back to the car. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. I don't know. Well, I mean, that's a cool rock. I don't know. I watched this person on YouTube. She was like climbing through like a little cave area. I have no idea. The only thing is that there's a big pile of stuff on the other side, and I don't really feel like driving. There are bullet casings all over the place down here, by the way. So people are coming in here and shooting off guns. I mean, like, why? Okay, we're gonna head back. So take it for what it is, I guess. Fossil beds. Like I said, unless I'm missing the whole bed part of this, I'm not seeing it. Well, now that I'm all exhausted and thirsty, it's back to the van we go. Regroup, see where we're gonna stay tonight. Oh, so we're back on the road. I think I figured out where we're gonna go. We're basically right now in the north part of Vegas, and I found a Cracker Barrel. So since it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think I'm gonna take a shot to see if I can sneak in and get a spot at this Cracker Barrel. That way I can plan on going to bed early tonight. They said there's an In-N-Out burger right next door to the Cracker Barrel. And from there, we'll get up early, drive through the rest of Vegas and head towards the Grand Canyon. So I really have no intention of stopping or doing anything in Vegas. I just don't feel that comfortable being solo with my dog, etc. So here is the accommodations I have chosen in Vegas this evening. The Cracker Barrel parking lot. I'm actually in North Vegas right now. Took a little nap when we pulled in here. I gotta tell you, I still don't know what was going on with Duders, but he did not want to drive today. Like, he was itching to get out of his seat, like very, very uncharacteristic for him. I tried giving him water, I tried giving him food. When we got to that Tule's fossil bed thing, I was just in a miserable mood. He went to the bathroom, he peed, he pooped a couple times. Got him back in the car and started heading in this direction because I knew it was close, and he was still being a pain. I don't know what's going on with him. So I think we're gonna walk over to the In-N-Out Burger. Right now we're just seeing if he's got to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I think we're gonna walk into the In-N-Out Burger. I still literally have my pajama pants on, and I don't care. I'm rocking it. I'm embracing it. Like, this is called Terribles, and it's a gas station. The In-N-Out Burger has got a line around the door, so maybe I will wait till later to go in and out. There's a nice little decent sunset. Yeah, I think, I don't know why people wait in line for In-N-Out, because you can walk inside and get things a lot faster. So let's go check it out and see. Let's go get some french fries, Duders. You guys. Okay, so I have been... It's about 9 o'clock at night. I've been just sitting up on the bed working, and I've been hearing these, like, really loud, like, motors, like, vroom, 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 vroom. And I'm like, ugh, because I know there's... Can you hear them? Okay. Then, there's a gas station right next door. So I'm like, all right, maybe these cars are going, like, to get a burger or something like that. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me. I don't know if that's a little bit better. So I have to show you guys. Outside this window. Let me see if I can get you a look. Hold on. Okay. Can you guys... Wait a minute. They're all, like, I don't know what they are. I can't tell if they're looking at me or not. Oh my God. That's what I'm dealing with tonight. I didn't realize it was going to be, like, Hot Rod City here behind the Cracker Barrel. Oh my God. Only in Vegas, I guess, right?